Hey guys, what is up here? This is Nick, and I was going through Vimeo just this morning, and I saw this really cool video, something about soil. But in the video, it was all kind of cartoon, paper based, and there were a lot of polygon objects, and it just looked really cool, looked really cartoony, and I wanted to duplicate that effect in Cinema 4D, and so I tried it out, and I got a pretty cool result. So in this one, I have a house here, I have a tree, got some grass, dirt, got some stone under that, and then I have this waterfall here. Now, this isn't even a complicated render. It has some global illumination. I'm using one of Grayscale Gorilla's HDRI kits. All it is in HDRI, you could just use softboxes, whatever you wanted to. It's also a pretty white HDRI, and the objects are even simpler. All they are is a color with a specular, and the color is just a normal color with 100% brightness, and then a normal specular. I'm pretty sure that's the default. So all you have to do is change the color, and you get this really cool result. So the water one, that's not that one. I'll just hide the water and the stone, and then you have this here. So I'll hide the tree and the house and the tree branch, and then you have this dirt and this grass, and it's really easy to do. So I guess I'm gonna explain how to do it. I'll delete everything, just get rid of everything, delete this motext. And then all you want to do is go into your objects, get a platonic, just drag it up. You don't actually have to drag it up. I'm just going to drag it up so that it's in the middle. And then I'm going to change the radius to 2.5, pretty small. Alright? And now I'm going to go into MoGraph cloner, and then I'm going to drag this platonic as a child of the cloner. And now, if we change the mode to grid array, and I'll just drag this up here. Now we'll even put this just a bit bigger for now. And then for the count on the middle, put it to 2. And for these counts, I'll chuck this up to about 30 and 30. And we'll just drag these together. And we'll drag these out a little bit. And these out a little bit. That looks good. We'll make them same size. 420, 420. Alrighty. And that's the basics of it. And now we're going to go get a random effector. So we want to have the cloner selected. You can go to your effectors, MoGraph, effector, click on random. Make sure that it is in here in the effectors panel. And then on the random, we don't really want the position jittering to be that high. So we'll change the Y down a little bit and put it to about 35. And the X and Y, we don't really need them either that much, so we'll just put it like that. It's more about the size. So we want uniform scale, and I'll just put this one to 4. And now you can see we have this really cool natural looking thing here. I'll just put a brown texture on the platonic, maybe a bit of a darker brown. I think that's what I use for the tree. And now we'll put some rotation on it. So just go to rotation. I'll just do like 70, 20, negative 55. And then you have this really generic dirt kind of thing here. Maybe we have to up the count. So go to object, put maybe 35, 35. There are still a few gaps, but it looks very generic, and we can even change. Might actually put the random up of this, change them to 50, and then you just have this really cool thing here. I'll put the cloner. Where is it? Where is this? Oh man, can't see it. No, it's not that. This to maybe 0.7. That doesn't do much. Ah yeah, I have to change the tuning of the Y. It's maybe like 20. There we go. There it's closer together. And you just have this really cool, I don't know, it looks like space. And if we just render this out, it's also pretty quick renders. I don't know, this might take like maybe 50 seconds. Not sure. I'll just cut it. That render was 25 seconds. So it's incredibly fast, and you get this really, really cool result. You can also, if you click on cloner, go to MoGraph effector, bring in another random effector. Make sure it's in the, yep. And then if you put that on fall off box, then we drag this up here, bring this out a bit. Then you can see that when we, drag it along, they get changed. And you can just get a pretty cool effect. Make the fall off a little bit smaller, so it looks a bit more natural. There we go. Yeah. So you can, the possibilities with this are just really, really big. And I just group these. I would Control CV them, drag the whole thing up, change the platonic color to, here we go. Then we have some grass, but because we don't obviously just want it to look the same, I'll go to I'll go to random parameters, and I'll just change this to 30, 15, this one 36, we need it bigger, 65, 58, and it doesn't look the same. And we can also change the size. We'll put the scale onto 6, and then we have this really generic looking scene here, and we'll change the count, make it a little bit lower since we have bigger platonics. And then you have this cool scene here with this grass and this dirt. And then you can also, in the cloner, say you want to make a house. I'll just bring in a cube here, drag it up. I'm just gonna, there we go. There we go. Then, if we just copy this, go to the cloner, make it object, and then just drag in this cube, and then I'll hide the cube. Now, the count isn't very high, but we'll just change that. Bam, bam, distribution, surface here. Count, put it up to about 500. That's a little bit random. Don't need that. Scale, yeah. And we'll change the color of the platonic so we can see it a little bit better. And then maybe up the count a bit more. And put the scale down a little bit. And then we can up the count even more. Even more. And then we have this cube here. So it's really easy to use. You can just bring in your own custom objects, link them to the cloner, put the platonics on it, and it just you get this really, really natural scene, cartoony scene. And I was really happy with that. I was happy with the result. I think it looks really cool. You can even, if you just had it like one color, like just white, and then you can make some kind of, I don't know, art project or something. I just think it looks really good. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you get to use it, get to benefit from this. If you do, I don't know, post a reply or something telling me if you liked it or whatnot. But yeah, so I'm going to try and upload it a bit more and tell your mates about me if I've helped you. If I haven't, then unsubscribe and dislike my anyway. I want this to render. There we go. Alrighty. And because the platonic has so many edges or sides to it, usually if you were to just render out like a simple color like this, it wouldn't look very good. But because of the shading on this, each is like a different shade of the color. It looks really, really cool. So yeah, enjoy. Have fun with this. The light scene, the light kit, it doesn't really matter. The background, I've actually turned off cinema4D, so it's just a background. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy, and I'll see you guys later. Yeah, cheers.